Hello, I'm Salvador Ramirez, 20 years old, and I'm from Watson's, Texas. I first met Diego at Dubisky in high school, but it wasn't until senior year when we actually became friends. I was always aware of Diego. I've always seen him walking in class. Him and I have the same friends, so we would always be around those people, and we would always bump into each other, or we were just like acquaintances, you know? But like I said, it wasn't until senior year where we actually grew more together. At first, I was a little skeptical of Diego. I feel like he wouldn't be friends with me. I don't know why. I've always thought about that. I'm like, oh, I don't think Diego would want to be friends with me. I didn't let it bother me, but turns out, oh, man, Diego's a pretty cool person. One of my greater friends, you know? He's always there for me. I'm always there for him, you know. He's done a lot for me, and I try to be there for him too, you know. We were in Dubisky's senior Shark Bite, or Shark Week, whatever they called it, or whatever they changed it. We were in the squad, Hello Kitty FC, and we ended up winning. That was fun. Obviously, we both like soccer. I like soccer. Yeah, I'm in a Sunday league. I play every Sunday. I play goalkeeper. At first, I started playing football when I was, like, I think, like 6 or 7 years old. Thanks to my parents, they put me in a team, and they surprised me. I didn't know. I was like, wow, it was the best experience ever. So I have a lot of trophies of me winning. So ever since then, I stuck with goalkeeping, and now I only play goalkeeper. Now when I play with my friends, no one else wants to be keeper, so they ask me to goalkeeper. I guess I'm stuck with goalkeeping now. I start my day off by going to school in the mornings. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I go to school from 11 to 2. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to school from 9 to 12:30. I attend Dallas College at Mountain View. I like that campus. I feel like the people there is pretty chill. I feel like you can be yourself. You can just be isolated, be in your own world. No one's gonna bother you. Yeah, I'm attending Dallas College at Mountain View. Planning on getting my associates there and transferring to another university. Once I do transfer, I'm planning to major in accounting. So that's what I strive for. After I get off of school, I either try to go to the gym or just go home, eat. I either go to work. I work at BJ's as a server. I would show clips there, but I can't. So, unless I would want to get fired. But I try to go out at least once a week on my own, at least. Or either with Diego or my friends. I do tend to be more healthy as well. Go to the gym more, stop procrastinating. And yeah, I hope slowly but surely I'll get there. One of my biggest regrets that I have is I graduated high school in 2023. I went to UTA right after for accounting. But for a good year at UTA, I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. Never been knowing what I wanted to do. That's always something that I've always been struggled with about what I wanted to do with my life. Not so simple as what I want to do as a job, but just in general, you know, what I wanted to do with my life. What do I see myself in 2-5 years? Whenever someone asks me that question, I usually don't know the answer, because obviously people don't know the answer, but I genuinely don't see a vision of what I see myself. I hope to be successful, but in what way, I don't know. Till that time, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I've always been interested in becoming a pilot, and I still do, but with no money, it's kind of hard. I'm planning on having my career in accounting and just paying flight school as I go, with already having a stable job. The only bad thing about that is I am behind. It might be a regret, but I also don't regret it, because that whole year where I took a gap year of not knowing what I'm gonna do, I tried going to the military, I tried going to trade school and so forth, made me realize what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. That time made me. I do regret that it took me that to realize, and not sooner or easier, but it had to be done. And I was really ashamed of that for a while. I never told my friends about it, but I think the first person I've told apart from my parents was Diego, and he was really nice about it. Maybe I was just suffering more in my head than in real life. Yeah, I just never thought about that, but it's nice knowing that. It's really nice. But yeah, thanks to that, I'm now in the direct path. Now I just gotta work forward to get to that point. What I'm trying to say is, it will be nice when like I'm talking normally, and at the very end I'm like, okay, bye, and I put my